On the journey to find true peace and happiness, Stoic philosophy serves as a guiding lighthouse, leading us through the storms of life. Within the valuable treasure trove of knowledge that this philosophy offers, there lies a particularly profound lesson: the art of choosing our companions. For the people we associate with have the power to either build up or destroy our souls, like drops of water that can create an ocean or sink a ship. In this vast sea of people, there are individuals whom the wise Stoic philosophers have cautioned us to be wary of, even to avoid altogether. They are like dark clouds obscuring the sunlight, sowing seeds of negativity into the fertile soil of our hearts, causing us to lose our way in a labyrinth of anxiety and sorrow, gradually eroding our precious tranquility. Today, we will delve into the pages of Stoic philosophy to explore 15 types of people that this philosophy advises us to keep at a distance. This is not a judgment, but a sincere reminder, helping us to identify unhealthy relationships and protect and nurture our souls. Before embarking on this meaningful journey of discovery, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our valued viewers, the precious companions who have always supported and followed our channel. If you find this video helpful, please leave a loving mark by clicking the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on valuable content about Stoic philosophy, knowledge that can positively change your life. Together, we will step into the world of Stoic philosophers to learn, to grow, and to find true peace and happiness within the depths of our souls. This journey promises to bring you unexpected discoveries and positive transformations. Get ready to begin. Number 1. A person who never admits mistakes. On the turbulent journey of life, mistakes are the inevitable low notes in the symphony of existence. However, it is how we face these low notes that defines our character and dignity. A genuine person does not avoid mistakes, but courageously confronts them, takes responsibility, and seeks ways to make amends. Conversely, denying mistakes and avoiding apologies not only tarnishes the mirror of honor, but also betrays oneself. It is a sign of weakness, of not daring to face the truth, and of fleeing from responsibility. Stoic philosophy, like a guiding light, teaches us that accepting and learning from mistakes is an essential part of growth. When we have the courage to look directly at our flaws, we can find the right path to self-improvement. Avoiding responsibility only keeps us trapped in a cycle of mistakes, missing valuable opportunities to learn and develop. Remember, a sincere and lasting relationship is built on the foundation of respect and understanding. If a person cannot admit mistakes and offer a heartfelt apology, it may be a sign that they are not ready for an equal and respectful relationship. Do not let yourself be drawn into the negative spiral of resentment and injustice. Instead, open your arms to those who can self-reflect and take responsibility for their actions. Only by valuing and nurturing healthy relationships can we find true peace and happiness in life. If you agree with me, please comment with the number 1 so I know. Number 2. Stay away from people who constantly complain about financial issues. In life, we may encounter friends who frequently lament about their tight financial situation, constantly complaining about their lack of money. However, upon closer observation, we see them still enjoying life comfortably, spending without restraint. It turns out that their complaints are merely a facade, a trick they use when meeting friends, with the underlying intention of taking advantage of others' kindness and generosity. It's disheartening when kindness is exploited so blatantly. A relationship where sincerity is replaced by self-serving calculations cannot be sustainable or fulfilling. Gradually, trust will erode, giving way to suspicion and disappointment. Kindness is a valuable quality, but it needs to be placed appropriately and given to the right people. Don't let your kindness be taken advantage of. Be vigilant in recognizing insincere relationships to protect yourself. True friendship is a precious gift in life, a place where we find empathy, sharing, and mutual support. When faced with friends who only know how to take advantage, we should not tolerate or remain silent. Speak up boldly. Express your views honestly and sincerely. Perhaps they will realize their mistakes and change, or they may choose to leave us. Whatever the outcome, we have protected our self-respect and self-worth. Don't be afraid of hurting feelings by continuing to maintain an unhealthy relationship. Remember, we deserve to be treated with respect and sincerity. True friendship is not just about having fun together, but also about sharing, understanding, and supporting each other through life's challenges. Cherish true friends, those who stand by us no matter what, and together cultivate meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Number 3. Manipulating your mind. Emotional manipulation, a subtle form of abuse, not only causes deep wounds, but also challenges the resilience of the soul. Manipulators, like wolves in sheep's clothing, skillfully exploit our weaknesses, fears, and desires, turning genuine emotions into tools for control and manipulation. Initially, they may use sweet words and feigned care to lull us into an illusion of true love and deep understanding. But once they gain our trust, they gradually reveal their true nature, using threats, harsh criticism, or even terrifying silence to sow insecurity, leaving us lost and dependent on them. Manipulators are often adept at concealing their true faces, to the extent that we may not even realize we are being abused. We may feel confused, blame ourselves, or even justify their behavior. However, Stoic philosophy reminds us that no one has the right to control our emotions. We are the masters of our own souls, and we have the power to choose how we react to any situation. Remember, you deserve to be loved and respected genuinely. Don't let the words and actions of others shake your confidence and self-worth. If you find yourself being emotionally manipulated, be brave enough to face the truth and seek help from trusted friends, family, or professionals. Remember, true happiness and peace only come when we know how to love and value ourselves, when we have the ability to master our own emotions and thoughts. Don't let manipulators steal your freedom and happiness. Have the courage to step out of that toxic relationship and reclaim the tranquility of your soul. Number 4. Avoid those who break promises. In Stoic philosophy, a promise holds sacred value, representing honesty and trustworthiness. As Seneca once said, "Keep your promises, even if it works to your disadvantage, because your honor is worth more than any gain." Breaking promises is not only an act of irresponsibility, but also a sign of disrespect towards others and oneself. When someone repeatedly breaks promises, it indicates they don't value their words or respect those around them. Relationships with such individuals become fragile and unreliable. Maintaining relationships with those who don't keep their word only leads to wasted time and energy on false hopes. Instead of waiting for them to change, be courageous enough to let go and seek more genuine connections. Remember, our time is limited and precious. Don't let it slip away in vain with those who don't deserve it. Life is a series of choices, and choosing the relationships we surround ourselves with is no exception. Choose people who value promises, who are trustworthy, and who can accompany us on the path of personal growth. These are the relationships that truly hold meaning and value. Broken promises not only cause emotional pain, but also erode trust, a crucial element in any relationship. If someone consistently breaks promises to you, it's a sign that they don't value you or the relationship. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and philosopher, once said, "Be the person you want others to be." If we desire respect and fair treatment, we must also show respect and fairness to others. Keeping promises is a vital part of demonstrating that respect. Therefore, if you're in a relationship where promises are constantly disregarded, be brave enough to face the truth and reevaluate that relationship. It might be time to let go and seek new connections where promises are honored and trust is built on solid ground. Remember, you deserve to be treated well and respected. Don't let those who don't keep their word affect your happiness and peace of mind. Number 5. Avoid those who constantly seek recognition. In Stoic philosophy, humility and gratitude are valued virtues. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Be grateful for what you have, and you will end up having more." However, some individuals fail to grasp the importance of humility, constantly seeking recognition and exaggerating their contributions to others. These individuals frequently remind you of what they've done for you, as if expecting eternal gratitude. They don't appreciate what you've done for them, focusing solely on demanding recognition and appreciation. This not only makes you uncomfortable, but also harms the relationship between you two. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, "Truth does not need to be embellished. It shines on its own." Truly valuable individuals don't need to boast or seek recognition. They know their actions speak for themselves. Maintaining relationships with those who constantly seek recognition only leads to exhaustion and diminishes joy in life. Instead of trying to please them, focus on building healthy relationships where giving and receiving are natural and selfless. Remember, true happiness comes from inner peace, not from external validation. Furthermore, constantly seeking recognition reveals a deep-seated insecurity and lack of self-worth. They seek external validation to fill an internal void instead of believing in their own value. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By not being affected by their empty boasts, we exercise our freedom, free from expectations and dependence on others' judgments. Remember, life is not a competition to see who does more for others. The value of a relationship lies not in who gives more, but in mutual respect, understanding, and sharing. Seek genuine companions who appreciate what you do for them, and in turn, you are grateful for what they do for you. These are the relationships worth nurturing and cherishing. Let your soul be free, unburdened by meaningless boasts. Focus on building quality relationships where sincerity and mutual respect are the foundation. Only then can we fully enjoy the true values that life offers. Number 6. Avoid argumentative people. In the diverse tapestry of life, we encounter countless individuals with varying personalities and viewpoints. Among them are those who stubbornly defend their opinions, argue relentlessly, and seek to impose their views on others. Close association with such individuals can lead us into pointless debates and even unnecessary conflicts. We should distance ourselves from them. These people often have big egos, enjoy imposing their views on others, and refuse to listen to opposing opinions. They often consider their viewpoints as absolute truths and reject any differing opinions. This stubbornness and narrow-mindedness can make them biased and unable to see the whole picture. Moreover, they may try to force their views on others, leading to endless arguments. Frequent interactions with such individuals not only cause us fatigue and stress, but can also negatively impact our mental well-being, making us feel pressured and lose confidence in ourselves. Relationships with such people are often unstable and easily damaged. Disagreements and constant arguments create cracks in trust and mutual respect. Gradually, fatigue and frustration will make us weary of being around them. Instead of investing time in negative relationships, focus on positive friends who listen, respect, and are always ready to support us. Rather than arguing with these individuals, we should focus on positive relationships with people who listen, respect, and are willing to share. Healthy relationships will help us grow personally, broaden our perspectives, and enjoy life more fully. Number 7. Avoid those who dismiss the pain of others. In life, we will encounter people who seem incapable of understanding and sharing the emotions of others, only caring about themselves. To them, the sadness or worries of others seem insignificant, even trivialized. Sharing joys and sorrows with these people is futile, as they cannot empathize with what you're going through. They might even ignore or belittle your feelings, leaving you feeling hurt and more disappointed. Understanding and empathy are crucial elements in building lasting relationships. When you face difficulties or worries, seek out true friends, those who not only listen, but also know how to share and encourage you. Don't waste your time and emotions on those who don't deserve them. Life is inherently filled with challenges and trials. Don't let negative relationships affect your spirit and joy of living. Choose good friends, those who can share your joys and sorrows, and overcome life's difficulties together. Instead of seeking empathy from self-centered individuals, cherish those who are always ready to listen, share, and encourage us. They are true friends, valuable companions on life's journey. Express your gratitude to them, because their care and sharing are priceless gifts we are fortunate to receive. Number 8. Avoid those who hinder your growth. Seneca left us with a profound message. Friendship that can end was never real. This reminder urges us to reflect on the true nature of friendship and family ties. Ideally, both should be strong pillars, supporting and guiding us on our relentless journey in pursuit of wisdom and virtue. However, sometimes, the very relationships we cherish can inadvertently push us away from our path of personal growth. When we realize that certain relationships are hindering our development, a deep and honest introspection becomes essential. It's time to question and reevaluate our existing connections. This process is not easy, requiring the courage to confront our inner selves and make difficult decisions. We may have to reassess old relationships, re-examine family dynamics, or even temporarily distance ourselves from friends who no longer share our aspirations. This is a journey of self-discovery, and above all, valuing our self-worth. Understanding that personal growth is intertwined with the people we choose to share our journey with is crucial. Positive and healthy relationships will propel us forward, challenge us in a positive way, and respect our true selves and life goals. When faced with relationships that hinder our progress, remember Seneca's teachings and seek genuine connections, companions who are willing to overcome any challenges and adversities alongside us, supporting us on the path to knowledge and virtue. It's a journey of continuous exploration, challenges, and self-renewal. Avoiding those who hinder your growth doesn't mean severing ties completely. Sometimes, it's enough to minimize contact and limit sharing your plans and goals with them. If it's a family member, try to find ways for them to understand and support you, but don't let their negativity affect your determination. Instead of spending time with people who don't bring positive value to your life, expand your social circle. Join clubs and groups with shared interests. Seek new friends who can inspire and motivate you. Learn from successful individuals who have overcome difficulties and challenges to achieve their goals. Don't let negative people hinder your progress. Always believe in yourself in your abilities, and strive relentlessly to achieve good things in life. Because only you can determine your future, and those around you are just a small part of that journey. Number 9. Avoid those who constantly complain. Sometimes it's unavoidable to encounter people who constantly complain about everything around them. They grumble about work, family, friends, even the weather. These untimely complaints not only show a lack of consideration for others' feelings, but also turn them into emotional trash cans, where they dump all their negative energy. Listening to constant complaints can leave us feeling tired, discouraged, and losing faith in life. It's like a dark cloud overshadowing our souls, making it difficult to find light and joy. Moreover, frequent exposure to negativity can influence our perception of the world, making us pessimistic and less optimistic. Therefore, learn to protect yourself from these emotional trash cans. Don't let yourself become a venting ground for others' anger or grievances. Spend time with positive people, those who always know how to create joy and inspire you. Life is too short to waste on pointless complaints. Cherish the beautiful moments and focus on the positive aspects to fully enjoy life. Instead of getting caught up in their negative spiral, gently but firmly set boundaries. You can decline to listen to unnecessary complaints or subtly redirect the conversation towards more positive topics. If they genuinely need help, encourage them to seek solutions instead of dwelling on the problem. At the same time, actively seek and build relationships with positive individuals who can inspire and motivate you. Spend time with friends who bring laughter, colleagues who are always willing to help, and loved ones who always support you. Life is a colorful picture. Don't let the dull shades of complaints overshadow the bright colors. Be selective about the relationships around you so that each passing day is filled with positive energy and joy. Number 10. Avoid those who brag excessively. In a world filled with temptations and illusions, it's easy to encounter people caught in the whirlwind of bragging, where self-worth seems to be measured by external displays. However, as Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Truly happy individuals don't need to boast about their possessions or achievements. They find joy and contentment from within, from genuine values and meaningful relationships. Excessive bragging is often a sign of insecurity and lack of confidence, an attempt to fill an inner void with external validation. Those who brag excessively may endlessly recount their accomplishments, possessions, or connections, with the sole purpose of impressing others and gaining admiration. However, frequent interaction with such individuals can have several negative impacts on us. Firstly, excessive bragging often creates an awkward and uncomfortable atmosphere. We may feel pressured to prove ourselves to avoid being overshadowed, or feel annoyed by having to listen to pointless boasts. Secondly, interacting with those who brag can erode our self-confidence and lead to self-doubt. We might start comparing ourselves to them and feeling inadequate or inferior. Lastly, people who brag excessively are often not genuine friends. They are primarily concerned with self-promotion and don't truly care about the feelings or thoughts of others. Therefore, to protect our positive energy and inner peace, we should learn to distance ourselves from those who brag excessively. Let's focus on building authentic relationships where we can share and empathize with each other, instead of competing and comparing. Remember, a person's worth lies not in what they have, but in what they do and how they treat others. Number 11. Avoid envious friends. There are friends who, despite always being by our side, don't genuinely celebrate our successes or happiness. These are envious friends who feel discomfort and jealousy when they see us doing better than them. Envious people, instead of rejoicing in their friends' achievements, silently harbor jealousy within themselves. Instead of being proud and congratulatory, they avoid the topic, don't want to mention it, and even become absent during your important events. Their envy may not be openly expressed, but you can sense the sadness and distance in their demeanor. Regardless of how it manifests, their envy brings negative impacts to the relationship. It creates an atmosphere of tension and discomfort, making us feel unsupported and disrespected. It can also damage our self-esteem, causing us to doubt ourselves and our accomplishments. This makes you feel lonely amidst joys that should be shared. When you need a friend to confide in about your successes or new plans, they can't offer the necessary support and encouragement. Instead, they only bring disappointment and discouragement. Even with such friends by your side, you still feel isolated. True friendship is not just about presence, but also about empathy, sharing, and mutual support. When you can't find those qualities in your friends, you'll feel lost and misunderstood, no matter how many people surround you. That's why, sometimes, we need to reassess the relationships around us. Cherish true friends who are always ready to share your joys and sorrows. And be strong enough to let go of unhealthy relationships, those who only bring negativity and loneliness. Therefore, to protect our joy and self-confidence, we need to learn to recognize and distance ourselves from envious friends. Let's cherish sincere friends who genuinely support and celebrate our successes. Because true friendship is about sharing, empathizing, and growing together, not about competition and envy. Number 13. Avoid those who habitually lie. In Stoic philosophy, establishing and respecting personal boundaries is a crucial principle for maintaining self-control and inner peace. Epictetus once said, "No one can harm you without your permission." This means we have the power to control our emotions and reactions to the actions of others. However, there are people who disregard the personal boundaries of others. They might divulge private information you don't want to share, demand you do things that make you uncomfortable, or try to control every situation according to their will. These behaviors not only demonstrate disrespect, but also infringe upon your personal space and freedom. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and philosopher, said, "Accept the things you cannot change, and change the things you can." In this case, we cannot change the behavior of those who disrespect boundaries, but we can change how we respond to them. Be courageous in expressing your thoughts and setting clear boundaries. Don't hesitate to say no when you feel uncomfortable or unwilling to do something. If those individuals don't respect your boundaries, consider limiting contact or even ending the relationship with them. Remember, you have the right to be respected and to protect your personal space. Don't let anyone violate those rights. By protecting your boundaries, you are demonstrating self-respect and autonomy while creating a healthy and positive environment for yourself. Number 13. Avoid those who habitually lie. In Stoic philosophy, truthfulness and honesty are core values. Seneca once said, "Truth may be obscured, but it cannot be extinguished." However, in life, we inevitably encounter those who frequently lie, who disregard the value of truth, and readily distort it to achieve their own ends. Lies, whether big or small, can cause unnecessary hurt and loss. They erode trust, damage relationships, and create an unhealthy environment. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and philosopher, said, "Live a truthful life, and you will never have regrets." Maintaining relationships with habitual liars only leads to exhaustion and a loss of faith in humanity. Instead of trying to decipher the truth behind their lies, focus on building relationships with sincere and trustworthy individuals. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, said, "We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them." Remember, we cannot control the behavior of others, but we can control how we react to it. By distancing ourselves from those who habitually lie, we are safeguarding our peace and happiness. Number 14. The controlling partner. In a relationship, respecting each other's freedom and personal space is crucial. However, some individuals possess an innate desire to control everything around them, turning their partner into a puppet in their hands. They want to dictate everything, from small daily choices to major life decisions. This control can start subtly, with seemingly harmless advice and suggestions, but gradually it escalates into demands, orders, and even veiled threats. They want you to live according to their will, to do what they deem right, and they won't tolerate any resistance or opposing opinions. Living under the control of another person not only makes you feel suffocated and deprived of freedom, but also damages your self-esteem and confidence. You gradually lose your ability to make decisions, no longer trust yourself, and always have to rely on others. This not only affects your personal life, but can also spill over into your work and other social relationships. If you recognize yourself in a controlling relationship, be brave enough to face the truth and find a way to liberate yourself. Remember, you have the right to choose and decide your own life. Don't let anyone rob you of your autonomy and happiness. Have you ever been in such a relationship? If so, please comment with the number 6. I hope that the 14 signs we've just discussed have ignited a light within you, helping you to recognize those relationships that are holding you back and hurting your soul. Remember, you deserve to be loved and cherished, like the most vibrant flower in the garden of life. Don't hesitate to let go of wilted relationships, of leaves that have turned yellow, to make room for fresh new buds, for flowers bursting with color. Life is a journey, and on that journey, we have the right to choose who we share it with. Choose those who bring you joy, support, and motivation to shine. Let toxic relationships become a thing of the past, and open your arms to embrace the good things that await you ahead. If you found this video helpful, please spread this positive message to those around you by liking, sharing, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to not miss out on future valuable content. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery and growth. Always remember, you are a unique individual and deserve to be loved. Wishing you happiness and peace.